Are you a recipe girl? Or would you rather be doing a million other fun activities? Outside adventuring, making art, making music, connecting with your community? I hear you loud and clear. Hi, this is Joni, holistic health teacher, coach, and consultant. People think that because I began as a health coach that I'm a recipe girl. You know, doling out recipes, posting pretty images on Pinterest and Instagram. But the truth is that I'm not that at all. I do love cooking for family and friends, but I'm a lot less inspired when cooking for myself. Plus, there's just a lot of other stuff I love to do in the world. I like to spend a lot of time outside, running, surfing and snowboarding, which are both pretty time-consuming, being creative, reading, researching, and constantly upping the ante in my holistic health knowledge. I used to spend hours per day running and playing with our dog because he needed so much of that, and we were totally willing to give that to him. Not to mention living a pretty nomadic camper van life, making it a next-level challenge to keep everyone happy without a large collection of ingredients on hand, much less a full kitchen full of legit and necessary tools. So essentially, sometimes I get stuck in a rut, just like everybody else, making the same dishes over and over and over. But my mom cooked a lot, and I worked with several top chefs in the country, working front of the house in high-end restaurants with several master sommeliers, so I picked up a few things along the way. But I still very much need a recipe in order to get the basics down of what needs to happen, and then I tend to veer off and get creative. So that being said, I have to look them up too, and one of my favorite sources is food52.com. Last week I went to a kale salad to complement a very rich meal a friend made, and have since carried the dressing from that salad into other salads. How it took me so long to make something so simple, fresh, and healthy, I'll never know, but the dressing is just honey, fresh lemon, and grated ginger. And in a pinch, I've even dropped the ginger. So simple, perfectly balanced, and delicious. So I'm going to challenge myself here in offering recipes to you here and there, but it's kind of like being in a relationship. You can say you don't know how to make healthy food, or that it gets too hard, or you don't have time, or you don't know where to start, but the truth is, neither does anyone else. So we just have to do the things. We have to motivate ourselves, take ownership, take accountability, do our part, hop on the World Wide Web, find the recipe, or do the relationship research, if you will. Go to food52.com, follow the directions, and get to it. I'll go ahead and link the kale salad below as well. My pro tip for the day is to skip the knife and put your hands directly in the kale. Instead of chopping it with a knife, tear it apart with your hands. This very action reconnects us to nature, to our food sources, and to ourselves during these few minutes of cutting and massaging the kale. This is a grounding and intentional action that's been said to offer other positive relational benefits as well. But that's a big secret for those of us who really want to dive deep in this work. Essentially, it's about the energy behind it and the love that we put into the food and those we're feeding. Stay tuned for more recipes, but given I'm a bit of a nomad, I usually pull the easier recipes with the fewest ingredients to keep my traveling lifestyle intact, so I'm happy to share. Know that you absolutely do not have to be a recipe girl or guy to keep healthy. It's not too hard to keep it simple and delicious. There's always a way. If you've received support from this channel, please like this video and subscribe to support anyone you know in need at this time. Our health is truly our wealth, and it's up to each and every one of us to reclaim what's ours. This is our birthright. If you'd like to book a guided session with me, please do so by contacting me via my website below. I appreciate your being here, and be well.